Okay, now we're good to go.
Okay. We take a few steps forward and this happens.
Raiden, I found us a ride.
I'm all ears.
One of the enemy's Kasatkas.
Is it in good shape?
Full tank. I'm heading for Shell 1 now. What about that Harrier?
It's not on the heliport here.
Good. I'll set this one down there then.
Can you cover the hostages? They're being held on level B1 in the core. Plisken, you didn't happen to find any other places where hostages were being held, did you?
No, nothing like that.
Okay.
How many hostages are there?
There's a few short of 30. One dead and several wounded.
The Kasatka's cargo area will hold 13 max.
What about the other Kasaka?
I sabotaged it. It can't come after us if it can't get off the ground. We'll have to make 2 trips.
Can you fly a Kasatka?
I have a pilot who's flown the civilian model, the KA-62 in VR. There's not a whole lot of difference between the military KA-60 and the civilian model.
Cleared for takeoff.
Raiden, let me introduce you to my partner, Otacon.
Otacon?
Hey, Raiden. Nice to meet you.
Intruders!
Over here! Damn! Raiden, I'll talk to you later.
So Raiden gets to meet Otacon finally, but it's like very, very brief hello and that's it.
Yes.
But we will get to talk more to Otacon
I
later.
need some answers from you. Who exactly is Plisken and his partner?
I know what you're thinking.
It keeps coming back to Shadow Moses. And now this Otacon...
AKA Hal Emmerich, PhD, a Shadow Moses survivor.
Rose?
Snake and Otacon both became fugitives after Shadow Moses, wanted for acts of terrorism.
An anti-Metal Gear organization.
They sabotaged and destroyed countless Metal Gear units throughout the world.
And were responsible for the incident 2 years ago that necessitated the construction of the Big Shell.
Snake and his partner aren't terrorists.
Jack, why are you defending them?
I look back on what I've done here so far, and things like training and sense of duty alone won't get you through a sneaking mission like this.
Jack, are you okay?
You need something higher. I can't think of the right word, but it has to be pure will, backed up by courage, or ideals, or something like that. I'd stake my life on it. The solid snake that saved Shadow Moses couldn't turn into a terrorist.
Maybe that's true, but they went down with that tanker 2 years ago. We even recovered Snake's body.
And the DNA test results on the body say it's him.
Jack, I know what you're saying, but Snake is dead. He can't be here, not even as this Dr. Hal Emmerich.
But that also means that he can't be the terrorist leader behind this thing.
Because he's the third Snake.
Yeah. There's 3 of them.
Not 2 of them, 3 of them.
Yeah, because, you know, 2 wasn't enough. Here's where things are going to get interesting. Because we finally encounter the ringleader behind this thing.
I've been waiting for you. A messenger from the Patriots. Where do I know him from?
So you're the boss around here?
No, not just around here. I'm the boss to surpass Big Boss himself. Solid Snake. No, that is not Solid Snake. What a pleasant surprise, brother.
Save it. You were the line.
Don't say you've forgotten me.
Snake.
Oh.
The way he says that, Snake.
He looks kind of creepy and all
I have to admit Solidus is quite badass.
Take cover.
It's quite badass.
Oh man. Solidus, he's got the coolest outfit. He's got such amazing fashion sense.
Yep.
He looks like a villain out of the Spider-Man series.
Yeah, he looks like... Yeah, he certainly does, actually. He really does.
Especially... I don't know if he does it now or if he does it later. You know, this is something that's always, like, really made me a bit, huh? Right, we have a solid snake, right? We have a liquid snake. Why the hell is this guy not called Gas Snake?
No idea. No idea.
I just thought, there you go. 3 sort of things together. Liquid, solid and gas. No, we have 2 solids and 1 liquid.
Did I get it?
Unless the dust at the end is solid gas. In which case, my god, I hate
Or
it.
gas. Or gas snake. Gas snake.
Yeah. Why the hell is he not farting?
No idea. Gas snake.
We're in trouble. It's the Harrier.
Oh crap, it's the Harrier.
Yeah.
Yeah, you remember when we had to fight down that Hind D in Metal Gear Solid? Well, you have to do kind of something similar here.
Yeah.
Solidus has a Harrier, so we need to take down the Harrier. I think this is going to be fun. But a lot of truth is going to come out in this part. Let's do it this way. Well, it already has, but yeah. Oh, bloody hell. Is he trying to destroy the place?
Well, he's trying to kill Snake.
I thought there was a bloody nuke in this place. I thought you,
He doesn't.
you might want to
Honestly,
destroy this place.
honestly, he doesn't give 2 shits. He just wants to kill Snake.
Ah, so.
Because I'm the superior brother.
Right. This is the Stinger missile.
Because I have the coolest fashion, and I have the coolest
Stand up to the
personality.
Harrier.
You suck, so therefore I want to blow you and that nerd down.
It's kind of like, okay.
Okay, so then Ryden's taking care of it. You want to make sure you don't shoot the Kasaka because it'll be game over otherwise.
Yeah.
So you want to
Don't
focus on the
shoot
Harrier.
the Kasaka.
Focus on
Anyway,
the Harrier.
Snake gives you a Stinger missile.
And we can now take this arsehole head on.
So now it's basically Hind D. It's basically the Hind D battle.
But it's a different, you know, it's not a Hind D, it's a Harrier.
Yeah. Snake will chuck down Stinger missiles for you every now and then.
He'll also throw you down a couple of rations as well.
So he is very, very handy here to have in this fight. But yeah, I definitely see similarities here between the Hind D and the Harrier. You know, they're flying vehicles, you're using the Stinger missiles. Yeah, there's a lot of similarities had here. Oh god. It moves so quickly.
You should see what he's like on extreme mode.
Yeah, you definitely don't want to shoot down that Kasaka.
You certainly don't. It's really funny when you shoot it though, you're like, oh, come on, be like, we're on your side!
Oh crikey, he's got missiles.
No biggie.
There's 2 ways of avoiding it. There's doing that, you know what you just did.
Yeah.
Or there's going to the bottom floor. Because there's 2 floors to this bridge. Will you get out of the way, Snake? I don't want to. We don't want to shoot you. You're the good guy. We don't want to shoot you, so stop getting in the way. Arguably takes quite a lot of hits to bring this down. I mean,
It certainly does. On very easy mode, it's quite laughable because it only takes about 3 hits or so.
with the what was it? With the Hind, it went down quite quickly on even on normal mode. But here it's just sort of like, yeah, it chips him down really. Just yeah, keep wailing on him and wailing on him. He should go down eventually.
I've got to say though, for some reason I do prefer the battle in the first game more so than this one.
Yeah, I can kind of see why.
It feels a bit more epic. Because you're playing the Snake and you're fighting your own bloody brother.
Yeah. Here, you just... yeah. Well, there's kind of epicness in this too, but you don't know about it until later on in the game, so it's sort of like...
Yeah, and that's the
not
Harrier
quite the
down.
same.
And that's the Harrier beaten down. How long did that take me?
Not that long, actually.
It took about 3 minutes or so.
Yeah, it's very, very quick.
There's something coming up!
That's Metal Gear! It's already active!
That's not the real Metal Gear that's active. That's right. The real Metal Gear is Arsenal.
Yeah,
No, not that Arsenal.
not the football team. Just blows shit up. Oh, right, the cassette has been damaged. Raiden's hanging on the tin line.
And moving around like mad, moving around like crazy. Oh
Yeah.
shit.
Basically, the bridge has been completely destroyed. We can't get across this way anymore.
Well, we can still cross it, but we have to go...
Take a different route.
We
Yeah.
have to take a different route, so we have to go around Strut L and so forth.
Yeah, it's a lot more tedious. But that's not until, you know,
Actually,
a little bit later.
Got my eye!
I can see that.
It's very similar to Big Boss.
Yeah, I think that's what they keep drawing these similarities.
Mhm.
Oh, hello, Rad. Where the fuck did you come from?
And he can run across water.
What is he, Jesus?
The next Jesus Christ. Vamp.
Hey, what's that? It's running on water.
Yeah,
And
right.
he can also run at walls.
What the hell?
What the hell?
Now he thinks he's Sonic the Hedgehog.
But better.
But better, yeah.
Much
Even though he's-
better.
even though he's
Much
not.
better.
Yeah. Crikey. Anyway, now that's done, we've got... Snake's got some explaining to do.
Raiden, you alright?
Yeah. How about you guys?
Barely managed, but we're alright.
The chopper?
We need some time for repairs.
Oh,
The president's all yours.
okay. Can I ask you something?
What?
Are you the Snake? They said you were dead.
No, not me. There are still too many things I need to do.
Snake, you're a legend, and that's why I need to ask you this.
Legend? A legend is nothing but fiction. Someone tells it, someone else remembers. Everybody passes it on.
I'm here because I was assigned to this mission, not because I want to. If I could, I'd be out of here in a second. How could you come back to all this? Why keep fighting?
There's something my best friend said to me once.
What?
We're not tools of the government, or anyone else. Fighting was the only thing I was good at, but at least I always fought for what I believed in.
What about the DNA results from that body?
That was Liquid's body. He and Snake are identical on the genetic level.
Liquid?
A deception, for our own protection. We stole his frozen body from some organization. Kind of a hassle, though.
That's all there is to it.
Are you two really an NGO?
Insofar as we're a non-profit organization of civilians advocating a cause, yes. The cause happens to be the eradication of Metal Gear.
We work on our own, but it's a cause worth fighting for.
Why would you stick your neck out for something this risky?
That's the way I used to look at it, 4 years ago. I was holed up in the middle of nowhere in Alaska, drinking too much.
We have a responsibility to the coming generations, to the world,
What responsibility?
to keep track of the mistakes we've made as a species.
We need to remember, to spread the word, to fight for change. And that's what keeps me alive.
You think you
What's
can
also
change the
interesting
future?
about this is that, you know, Snake and Otacon,
That.
they weren't
What you
part
do
of the
isn't
S3 plan,
grassroots
so
activism.
obviously
It's more
them
like
two
terrorism.
weren't part of it.
So this is
So
kind of
them two
thrown-
were real.
Yeah, this is throwing things off a little bit.
Yeah, so those two are real,
whereas
the rest of the other
was being
characters
developed here,
aren't real.
and
Yeah.
terrorists were planning to raid the facility. The information came from a very
Like I said, this whole
reliable
thing
source.
was the whole thing with
you're
Raiden
here
being the
to-
playable
We're here
character,
to
so that you
stop all
could see
that.
Snake for a
But
third
I
person
also have a
perspective.
personal motive.
And actually, he did do something good though. He made Snake look even greater than he already is.
Yeah.
Orders. We have our own battles.
And it
Otacon is here
so it
for
technically
someone.
worked.
I'm not.
This is a military mission.
Oh, now he's got to run to Colonel. Colonel!
Or should I say,
To me about who he was!
Just barely.
You almost gave me a heart attack.
you lied to me, how could you? Why aren't you telling me the full
I know that.
details?
And I know I need to stay stronger.
Because you're an asshole and we're using you. Now
I
accept.
can come back.
You will make it back. I'm with you all the way, remember.
That means a lot to me, you know.
I'm going to save the data, okay, Jack?
Okay, so she's going to save the game. Yay. Good idea to save so we don't have to fight that ruddy Harrier again.
Mm-hmm.
And with that...
Colonel, Metal Gear's already gone active.
It's not too late. You can still prevent a nuclear strike by securing the President and preventing password confirmation from taking place. Get to the President. He's in the core section of Shell 2.
I'm checking the satellite images. Looks like you can get to the core from the other side of Strut L.
The core hasn't gone under yet from what we can tell. Follow the railings down, then jump onto the pipes.
The only viable strut in the outer perimeter is the L. That attack just now doesn't make any sense. It's like they have no more use for this place.
Colonel, you were monitoring the codec calls. That man was the real Snake all along.
Maybe.
Maybe?
Don't let your guard down with him.
Why do you say that?
Because they were never a part of the simulation. They're an unknown factor.
You can take your simulation and... We're out here, we bleed, we die.
Calm down.
I suggest that you do, Raiden. Even if that is Snake. That has no bearing on your mission.
Colonel, you and Snake used to be on the same side. I don't understand. I read about you and Snake in the Darkness of Shadow Moses.
I don't give a damn what that piece of trash said. Do you get me?
Larry! Larry! Did you actually know you can read that, the In the Darkness of Shadow Moses in the special mode? You go to special and go to previous operations, and then you can read about In the Darkness of Shadow Moses. Now this bit is quite fucking annoying though, so... yeah. What? I rolled! I rolled!
What's wrong?
That part always annoys me though.
Fish and mail.
Fish and mail, bitch. That was the first time I failed a mission. Nice.
You can do it again? Okay, maybe not. There are two ways you can do that. You can do what he did, or you can go shimmy along that thing and land on the pipe. That's what I've done.
Now if we use the phone, we'll get the message from Mr. X.
Use the coolant spray to put out fire.
Yep.
Wow, I had no idea.
Actually, what's really cool about this? What's really cool about the Japanese version of this game? You get this really nice ringtone, and guess what our version has? Ding, ding. Whereas the Japanese has got a nice tune called do 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 do. And I'm like, why the hell wasn't that in our one?
It's. You mean it goes do 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 do?
It actually has a tune.
It's
a
actually
tune.
not named do 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 do.
It does like this very Japanese sort of tune. I don't know what it's called though.
Okay.
But in our version and the US version, they seem to have this just ding ding, which is kind of lame.
Hurry up and check the situation.
Oh.
That part is so annoying. That part is so annoying.
Run, run.
I'm okay, I'm okay.
We just get out of the bloody... Oh, and then we end up back in there.
Yep. Pretty much.
We didn't that long ago get rid of bloody evasion. Oh. Oh, will you explode, you stupid chap? Why you a dud?
It's a dud.
It exploded.
I know. I know it did.
We won't be able to see you, will it, 'cause it's jamming.
Now, remember MGS1 when you had to crawl all the way to the right side in the blast furnace?
Yeah.
Similar much?
Yeah. You mean the blast furnace?
Yeah, in the blast furnace. In the blast furnace, it's very similar to that.
Yeah. Okay, they're going to caution now.
Yeah, I'm going to stay here for a bit because there's this funny Easter egg that appears where the guy actually takes a piss and he actually pees on Raiden's hair and you can call the Colonel about it.
I didn't know about that.
Well, I'll have to wait until they go first.
Oh, you mean you wait until the caution wears off?
Yep. Hopefully I don't get caught by a fucking camera.
We just keep using chaffs.
But actually, no, it's not going to work, so...
Why not?
Because the caution bar's not moving.
Oh, great.
Oh, I can always show it off later on, though.
You don't need to.
I was going to say...
Don't promise what you can't keep. Don't make promises that you can't keep, I should say. Could,
Because promise is a big word.
Oh,
what the Oh my god. Seriously, you have to make sure you're lined up when you do the rolls. Otherwise, if you're not lined up, you're going to fall to your fucking death.
like so.
Actually, no, I think I can do it, actually, since caution mode's gone. Let's have a look.
Where is it? Up here?
Okay, it's not going to work.
Why not?
Because you got to run through this without getting caught, and if you go back, it's not going to work. So, yeah, it's not going to work.
Okay, fine. And don't do it again.
I've got to say, what makes MGS2 quite difficult are all these jump platforms when you have to make sure you don't fall down and everything.
Yeah.
And all the stuff that comes up ahead, like trying to make sure you hit the power without hitting the President with the nicotine missile, which that's a pain in the arse.
Yeah.
Because
So
he
now
keeps
we're in-
running straight into it.
Yeah, now we're in Shell 2.
Yep.
Snake, he's here. In Shell 1.
My father had some unfinished business with him.
Olga, calm yourself. Of your personal feelings.
Then screw your plan. I've been waiting for this day for 2 years. And I will send him to the bottom of the ocean, right next to my old man.
The launch.
I'm surprised she don't see you standing where she is.
I'm surprised as well, actually.
Where's Ocelot?
Not here.
I don't trust him.
Don't talk that way.
I'm surprised you can't hear me breathing.
He's not one of my own.
Unless Raiden's holding his breath or something.
Yeah.
Olga, we'll talk later.
He's got to be holding his
Started on the
breath.
final checks for the unit.
Because there's no way that Olga would be able to
I'm
hear him.
headed back there.
Yeah. Tell me about it.
Upper connecting bridge to Shell 1 is down.
What about the chopper?
The cam off is out of action. Take the oil fence from strut L.
I'll tell my men to start pulling out.
Not yet. Their retrieval comes last. The intruder's still at large. What about the other man?
He's got luck on his side, certainly.
He survived an explosion.
She's right there!
She can't even...
Oh my god, she's right there!
And she can't notice him just a bit.
No one gets in here. Turn the
How does she not know? How does she not notice that Raiden's there?
All she had to do was turn around.
And then she could have caught him.
What a dumb
High
bitch!
voltage currents on.
Oh, she's... Oh, this is just like MGS as well. Electric floors.
Yep. And you have to take out the control panel.
Yeah.
All right. Come back immediately.
Oh, this brings it all back.
What?
Although this is quite annoying if you don't do it properly. If you don't knock on the wall, the president won't walk to that wall. And what will happen is when you shoot a Nikita through the ventilation shaft, he will be a pain in the arse when it comes to the missile because he'll be running around like a maniac.
Oh, lovely.
If there's anyone who wants to stay here, I want you to take good care of them.
Gladly. Gerlukovich soldiers are the cream of the crop.
It's time they went free.
What happened to rebuilding Mother Russia?
The old man is dead. The world is a different place now.
It's your life.
Just as a reminder, I'm going to say this again, one last time. Don't try anything on us.
The feeling is mutual.
So Olga don't seem to
I'm in
trust
front of the
him
room where
much.
they're keeping the president.
Now we got to look for the Nikita missile, which is the remote control missile on the second floor.
Yeah.
Kind of similar to the first game, isn't it? Go to a different floor, find a Nikita.
Any suggestions?
Don't test it, you'll be bacon. I like bacon.
Take out the circuit.
Actually, let's test it out just to have a bit of a lull before we go.
Let's see if
Let's
he
test
does-
it out.
Let's see if he really does become bacon.
Yeah, well, that's actually, I was going to say, after this, we'll test it out and see, you know, what it's like, and then we'll continue from there.
Yeah.
Just for amusement.
Into the room.
Because the way he sounds is priceless.
Yeah, you have to shoot through the ventilation shaft.
And don't hit the president.
The president
Yeah,
is
otherwise
wired
he'll
with
be bacon.
nanomachines.
Yeah.
If we know the frequency,
I've got to say, he's a
I
pain
can
in the
raise
arse, though,
him.
when he gets in the way of the
Tried that
missile.
repeatedly, but
Yeah.
there's no
You have to make sure you
response.
knock on the
It
far
looks
side
like
of the
the
wall
walls have a
just to get his
built-in
attention, then
radio
quickly shoot the Nikita
that's why
through the
he has
ventilation
lost
shaft,
contact with
then
it.
hit the control
If you
panel.
need to
Yeah.
confirm
So you got
his
to draw
position,
him away
you can
from
log
there.
into the
Otherwise he'll
node.
get his arse in the way.
Understood.
And it'll be a pain
Locate
in the
remote
arse.
control
Yeah.
missile launcher first.